Hello YouTubers, subscribers, and friends. Welcome to my channel. What's the matter, Jer? You tired? Today is another how-to video, but it's not about cooking. It is about how to do a live stream. I get a lot of people emailing me asking me how they can do a live streaming. They would love to do a live stream, but they don't know how to do it. I'm here to show you how I do my live streaming. So this is going to be a quick and easy. I'm sure there's a bunch of other ways you can do it. You can do it on your phone, which is kind of differently to set up. I've never done it on the phone. You can do it on your tablet. I'm doing it on my desktop. I'm using Windows 10. First thing you want to do is open up your YouTube channel. If you want to come to my Hangouts, this channel used to be called My Batman Collection. So if you're trying to find Hanging with Bat, I don't know if you type it in if it will bring you to my channel. Maybe type in My Batman Collection. It might bring it. It's a channel I had years and years and years ago that didn't take off. Or you can go to my I Seek Out the Truth. Click on the channel button there, and it will open up a window that will show you my other channels. Say for instance this I Seek Out the Truth. Say this is my Hanging with Bat. You click on that, and it will bring you to Hanging with Bat.
Let's go.
Let's go. And so let's get going right here, just like he said. So what you want to do is you want to go up to your little icon up here in the right hand corner here. Click on that, and you want to go to where it says Creator Studio, click on that. And I'm doing this kind of fast. This is like the 5th time I've tried to record this. Something always, either phone rings or something happens. And anyways, you want to go here where it says live streaming. Boom, click on that. Now this is your first time ever doing live streaming. You want to go in and you're going to want to set it up. You want to go into the advanced area and set it up. It will bring you to this. It says welcome back, Hanging with Bat. I'm going to kind of quickly show you how to set it up. So what I do is I never pre-date, I never pre-set up, I never schedule any Hangouts because I just do them whenever I have time. So right where it says stream now, I don't want to do that. I want to go to where it says events right there. I want to click on events, and that's going to open up another window. Right here it says you don't have any upcoming events, right? Because I don't schedule them. This is where you would go into scheduling. What I do is I click right here where it says new live event. Boom, I click that, and that's going to open up another window here. Now here's where you want to go in and set up everything before you ever do a live stream for the first time. You want to go to the advanced setting, click that. Over here you have all your stuff that I already have pre-selected for me. Here you in the category, whatever your YouTube channel is about, automotive, pets, comedy. I do people and blogs. You click that. Here's where you enable the live chats, like if people in the YouTube world, side chat, if they want to interact with you, talk with you, that's where you would click that. Automatically block spam messages. Here, if you have you got an age restriction, you don't want people under 18. There's an area right here. You click on that question mark, and you can ask questions and figure that out. But you want to go in here and get this all set up. I already have mine pre-set up, so let's go back to basic info. Now, let's do this one. Let's name this one test. Now, I don't want this public, so I'm going to make this private so nobody knows I'm doing this right now, because when I click it on, it's going to say I'm doing a live stream, and I'm not. Here's where you want to put your title of your live streaming. Here, like if you want to put the date, you can put the date, what month you want to schedule it. You can start it today, whenever. This is the end time. You put the time you want to have it shut off, end. It will give you like a minute warning before it shuts off. I don't do any of that. Like I said, you could run it for up to 8 hours and it will shut off automatically. Down here you want to put a description of what your Hangout's about. Here's the tags you want to use. Down here I use 4. So a lot of people use a lot. I don't. Now, after that you want to click where it says go live now. But you're not going to go live now because it's going to ask you a question. It's going to ask you, boom, are you ready? Okay, click OK. Now what it's going to do now, it's going to open up the Google Hangout live streaming. While it's doing that, I always minimize this up here because I don't need it. My camera's on, but it's blocked by Batman logo, so I'll just go up here and turn that off because you're not going to be able to see anyways. So, and then what I do here is I'm going to minimize this a little bit, move this over here, because what I do is I open another browser, a separate browser. I click it and open it up over here on the right. And the reason I do that is normally where Jerry is sitting, my wife sits, and right here's her computer, and she sits on the other side there. You guys don't know it half the time. You don't know she's there and watching. I open up YouTube. Now, As long as I'm off air, right here it says start broadcasting. As soon as I click that, it'll give you a countdown and it will go live. Right now we're off air. So right now it's not going to show anything on my YouTube. Let me go to my channel again and get this open up here. All it's going to show is my last old hangout that I did. It was 4 hours and 51 minutes 36 seconds. Let's talk chop suey. Had to go in and change that. But as soon as I go live on this, what's going to happen over here is it's going to show I got a new live going. Just like I showed you with that one earlier with that guy. It was showing he's live. It's like lit up right there. So what I would do is I would click on that and open up this window. But as soon as you open up this window, you have to mute this side. Otherwise, when you're doing the hangout, it's going to create a feedback over here, and it's going to be all a bunch of noise and crap over here, because there's like a 10-second delay between this window and this window, between Google live streaming and YouTube. They're owned by the same company, but they're separate. So this way I can be able to see what's going on in the side chat in the YouTube world, and I can see what's going on over here. Like I said, if I want to talk to anybody over here, I have an internal side chat which nobody can see. Now, if I want to send somebody a link, I would just copy this right up here, highlight it, right click it, copy, and let's just take this internal side chat for example. Say that's the YouTube side chat. I will post the link right there, so whoever is in the YouTube side chat can click on that link and they can come inside into this hangout and they can talk to me live one-on-one, which I encourage a lot of people to do, but everybody's scared to do it. I don't know why people are scared. Don't worry, you come in, just turn off your camera if you don't want to show your face. Maybe you have a face only a mother can love, I don't know. But you just turn it off. But what I will tell you is this, that make sure you have your web camera covered up, because as the host, I can go in and I can turn on anybody's microphone, anybody's camera, just by going in over here to this control panel. You can see right there. Now if I had 5 people in here, I have everybody's name right down here in a row, and I can turn your camera on and off. I can mute your mic. I can turn your volume up and down to where even though your mic's not muted, you still, no one can hear you, because I'll just turn your mic completely off and you won't even know it, because I have the power. Right? This one you don't want to mess with. That's something else. But if I want to invite somebody a different way and I know your email, all I got to do is, because the Google link is right there, is type in your email right here, and I'll just put mine, Mr. Marco Lee at gmail.com, and then I will just, boom, click that and send an invite. You see invitation posted, it means it was sent. And I will get an email from Hanging with Bad saying, hey, I'm doing a live stream. When you want to join, click on the link and you can join me into this live stream hangout. That's how you send an invitation to somebody if you're the host. If not, you have to click this on the internal hangout and then copy and then email it to somebody, just in case you join this person who's hosting and you don't want the person hosting to know the person that you want to invite's email. The host can put this in this internal side chat, and then you can copy it and paste it and email it to whoever you want to invite also. But always ask the host first, never just do it on your own. But now, say for instance, I'm talking about something in the live stream and say, oh man, I went to this website and it had such a great steak and everything like that. Let me give you an example what I want to talk about. So you would go right up here where this little arrow here, it says screen share. You want to click on that. When you click on this share, whatever you're looking at on your computer, let me maximize this, it's going to show the whole world what you're looking at, whether you want them to know or not, because you're screen sharing what you're looking at. I'm showing my Instagram right here. I Seek Out the Truth Arizona. And as long as it's showing this down here, the only way to stop it is you have to click that stop sharing, and it will stop sharing this. Now the reason I'm showing this is because I post a lot of stuff on Instagram. I Seek Out the Truth Arizona that, I don't, some stuff I post, talk about it on YouTube, and sometimes I don't. So if you're wondering what I'm doing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, because I don't upload Friday, Saturday, Sunday on YouTube, I post a lot of stuff on my Instagram. Like I took Jerry to the park, and I took my dog Josie for a walk. I post pictures that I take out of my hikes. that I don't show in my video hikes. I post food that I eat throughout the day, keto recipes that my wife is practicing on, flowers, Jerry getting a bath. That's a video. I post a lot of videos, a lot of pictures. So there's things that you're missing out on in my I Seek Out the Truth Arizona world that I don't even talk about on my YouTube channel. So it's an Astro Auto Repairs thing that I got, and I posted a video saying I just got in the mail. Some graffiti I saw on the cactus at the park that pissed me off. So that's how you screen share. So you could screen share anything, like, you know, if I want to talk about, I saw this car on Craigslist. I just click on my Craigslist thing there, and whatever I'm looking at, you're looking at. So it's that easy. Mama Lee just got home, and that's how you do a screen share. Now, how you stop? You got to go down the bottom there. You got to click Stop Sharing, and you will no longer see what I'm seeing over here. And in the YouTube world, you won't be able to see in the side chat except for whatever I'm showing here live, because I stopped screen sharing. And this is the control panel button right over here. As I was showing, it shows everybody's here. Now, down here, it has, like I was talking about earlier, it has a little eject button down here. So if you invite somebody and they're starting to be an idiot or being rude, you can eject them down. There'll be a little eject button down here when you're the host, and only the host can see it. And down here is where it shows how many viewers you're having that are listening or watching. You know, because you get a lot of people that just want to listen, but they don't talk in the YouTube side chat world over there. So that's how I do a hangout. And like I said, these run for 8 hours. Once you stop broadcasting, you click that stop broadcasting button right there, and you don't want to go live anymore, it will end it for the YouTube side over here. It will be done. You say goodbyes and whatever you got to say to the people over there, and then that's done. I close out that window, and then I maximize this window. And as long as I'm in here, you can continue to have what they call an off-air live streaming. And I can talk to up to 8 people. If 8 people decide to stick around after I go off-air, which a lot of times I might do a 2-hour, 3-hour live stream where I'm live on air, and then I might do 4 or 5 hour live stream off of air where I'm still talking to people. And people that are listening on YouTube cannot hear or see us. So, but you have to be careful when you're doing these off screen, because somebody, they could have on their computer, like right here it says Cyberlink screen recorder. I could click that and I can still record what you're saying and see what you're showing just by using that screen recorder. What that does is records whatever I'm seeing on my screen. So that's a lot of times that's happened to me where I've taken my mask off after I got off air, and somebody will either take a picture with their phone or they'll start screen recording, and they've tried to use it, like hold it over my head saying, hey, I know what you look like, you got to do what I say or I'm going to tell the world what you look like. It doesn't work with me. I don't care what people say like that. So I turn my camera off and block it with my logo there, and especially if I'm in somebody else's hangout. And just remember, man, you don't know, there's weird people out there that record everything and take pictures of everything. So just protect yourself. You know, if you don't want people to see what you look like, keep your camera off at all times and be careful what you say, because even though you're off air, somebody might be recording you still with a camera. They might be holding the camera like you see in the reflection here and recording you and taping you and then putting it on their channel or something like that. Anyways, if you like these videos on how-to videos of how-to cooking or how to do something technical or mechanical or whatever, smash that like button. Hit me up with the direct message on Instagram, I Seek Out Truth Arizona, or email me, Mr. Markley at gmail.com, and hit that subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Remember, follow me on Hanging with Bat channel, because before I do these live streams on my Bat channel, I go to Instagram and I will make a video on my Instagram, I Seek Out the Truth Arizona, saying, hey, I'm going to do a live stream. If you want to join me, come join me. And then about 3 or 4 or 5 minutes later, I will have the live stream up and ready to go, and people can join me. So unless you're subscribed to this channel, you won't know I'm doing a live stream. Anyways, thanks for taking time to watch my videos on how I do a live streaming. I'm sure there's a lot of other ways out there you can do it, but if you want to do it, this is the easiest way I found to do it. Thanks for watching. Be kind to people, treat people the way you want to be treated. I'm gone. I'm gone.